Welcome to BFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. First off, on the local scene. Head teachers and senior teachers attached to primary schools were this week involved in a two-day workshop related to the OECS Program for Educational Advancement and Relevant Learning, PEARL. The OECS PEARL Leadership Workshop was organized by the on the new digital OECS harmonized primary curriculum while discussing continuous school and system improvement. The forum took place from June 3rd to 4th and was held at Hotel Alexandrina. The OECS PEARL is a 4-year program launched in 2021, which seeks to advance progress towards the goals of the OECS education sector strategy through increased access and improved student learning in basic education. Addressing the gathering, Chief Education Officer K. Martin Jack said that teachers are on the front lines of education while being stewards of learning and change makers in our community, so it is important that they have the tools to succeed. She said the programs, once embraced, offered a chance to chart a bold and transformative course for primary education across St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and by extension, the OECS. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Commissioner of Police, Mr. Enville Williams, has been elected to serve as Secretary-Treasurer of the Association of Caribbean Commissioners of Police, ACCP, for the period 2025 to 2026. The new executive was elected at the 39th Annual General Meeting and Conference of the Association of Caribbean Commissioners of Police, held from May 12th to 16th at the Arthur Chung Conference Center in Georgetown, Guyana. The other members of the new executive are Commissioner Darren Simmons of Bermuda, who was elected president, Commissioner Carl John of St. Martin, first vice president, and Commissioner Brian Isaacs of Suriname, second vice president. Meanwhile, the Association of Caribbean Commissioners of Police has agreed to a resolution on officer mental health. Acknowledging the psychological challenges that policing duties place on officers throughout the Caribbean, ACCP members have committed to enhance and expand mental health and wellness programs to provide additional support to its officers, create opportunities for early intervention and preventative care, develop peer support networks that draw on the strength of its policing family, and share successful wellness initiatives between member countries to build regional awareness and capability. This commitment reflects the ACCP's value of professional and ethical standards by recognizing that investing in officer well-being strengthens their ability to serve and protect communities effectively. On June 3rd, police arrested and charged Artnell Charles, a 46-year-old farmer of Spring Village, with the offenses of theft and damage to property. According to investigations, Charles, without lawful excuse, stole 2 double outlet fixtures valued at EC $52 and 1 gang switch valued at EC $24, amounting to a total of EC $76. He is also accused of unlawfully and maliciously damaging 2 double outlet fixtures valued at EC $24, 10 yards of 2.5mm twin-out wire valued at EC $70, and 3 yards of 1.5mm twin cable valued at EC $21. The total value of the damaged items is estimated at EC $167. The property belongs to a 44-year-old security guard of Spring Village. According to police, reports indicate that the damage was inflicted by cutting and ripping the items from a wall using an unknown object. The offense was committed in Spring Village on May 29th. Charles was granted station bail in the sum of EC $1,500 with 1 surety and is expected to appear before the Barley Magistrate Court on June 11th. On to regional news. The U.S. Embassy on Wednesday warned that using a visa to travel for the primary purpose of giving birth in the United States so that the child will have U.S. citizenship is not permitted, and consular officers will deny a visa application if they have reason to believe this is intent of travel to the U.S. In a statement on its Facebook page warning against birth tourism, the embassy also said if someone already has a visa and travels to the United States for the primary purpose of giving birth and use Medicaid or other U.S. government assistance to pay for their medical care, that person may not be eligible to renew their visa in the future. The U.S. State Department has often warned about the practice of women traveling to the U.S. with their visitor's visa with the sole purpose of giving birth in the U.S. so that a child could be granted citizenship status. The U.S. government has been clamping down on the practice, and there have been reported cases of pregnant women being denied entry into the U.S. when questioned about the purpose of the trip. The current U.S. administration has been taking a serious position against the practice as it seeks to also stem illegal immigration. Minister of Energy and Business Development, Senator Lisa Cummins, described as a disgusting practice the illegal dumping and indiscriminate littering practiced by Barbadians, especially since it puts communities at risk during heavy rainfall. Speaking in the Senate on Wednesday during debate on the Stormwater Management Bill, Cummins made an impassioned appeal to Barbadians to take greater personal responsibility for how they dispose of garbage, particularly in the context of hurricane season and increased flood risk. I cannot tell you how tired I am driving behind cars, ZRs, buses, trucks, and see people eat their KFC or Chefette and then throw the garbage out the car window. It is disgusting, Cummins said, according to a report by Barbados Today Online News. She lamented the widespread dumping of bulky waste such as refrigerators, stove, and mattresses in scenic green spaces, saying the practice was not only unsightly, but directly contributed to flooding by blocking drains and water courses. The minister reminded the public that the Sanitation Service Authority offers special collection services at no cost and stressed that there are ample garbage bins provided by the government for residential use. And finally in the news at this hour, U.S. President Donald Trump has suspended for an initial 6 months the entry of foreign students seeking to study or participate in exchange programs at Harvard University. According to BBC News, the U.S. president issued the proclamation on Wednesday, citing national security concerns and declaring it detrimental to U.S. interests to continue allowing foreign students at the institution. Harvard has responded by calling the order retaliatory and emphasized it would continue to protect its international students, according to Reuters news agency. President Donald Trump's announcement is a further escalation of an ongoing legal row with one of the U.S. most prestigious universities after Harvard refused to yield to a series of White House demands in April. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. Our next newscast will be presented at 5:30 p.m. Be sure to join us then.